he's always in attack mode. I think he's always ready to make a play for either him or his teammate. And they get out in transition, they run, they push the ball, and try and get easy buckets.
They've got two guys that are really good assist guys in Jackson and Walton. What does that do to a team when you try to defend, two guys that can pass really well like that?
Keeps us thinking, but we just got to keep them out the lane, I think. And just pressure the ball, try and make some tough passes and try and make them take some tough shots also.
Are there sort of the biggest things that you learned from the first game that you take away from them now when you look at film and you say, let's make sure that we improve on this?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Watching film. I was actually watching the game when we played at Baylor before I came here. There's a lot of things that I need to correct for this game tomorrow, and I'm gonna try my best to do it.
What broke down at the end of that game?
They just went on a run, and we didn't compete the whole game. We just kind of gave up really. And they just kept on, scoring easy buckets. We just didn't compete.
Their big man seemed to be almost completely opposite from your big man. Specifically Austin's kind of long and lean compared to Dennis and Kevin, who are a little bit thicker.
Yeah, they have two big men. Austin, like I said, he's like 7'1", and then they got Jefferson. He's a tough cover also. But our bigs, ready to bang with them. They're big. It should be a tough competitive match down low tomorrow.
Jabarie, can you think of who the toughest guy is you've had to guard, and is Pierre Jackson in your top 5 at all? Or?
Yes, definitely. Actually, last year I guarded him more because I was playing the points. I guarded him more last year. This year I didn't really guard him our first game. I don't know why, but yeah, he's definitely one of the toughest players I guarded.
Is it his speed, or just his knowledge of the game, or is it a little bit of everything?
Yeah, when he's bringing the ball down, you gotta stop the ball. You don't know what he's gonna do. You don't know if he's gonna shoot it, crossover, go, try and go, by you. So it's just hard.
Since the first time you played them, they've struggled. They've lost their last 3, 2 of them on the road. What have they done differently? What have they struggled in that they weren't struggling in when you guys played them the first time?
Actually, I saw the K-State game when they played at K-State. That's the only game I think I saw after we played them. But, when we played them, they was hitting shots and, they was making a lot of shots in the paint. Heslip had a good game against us, and he was also making a lot of shots in the paint, like I said. We just got to limit that, and I think we should be fine.
Jabarie, after the game the other day, Kevin talked about walking around campus and he's embarrassed and stuff like that. It's tough to go to classes. Do you feel that same way? How tough is it to go through something like that right now?
Yeah, it's real tough. I just have my hoodie on around campus, just go from point A to point B. I don't really stop, If I see somebody I know, I say hi, but that's about it.
Now, is that just a personal decision? You feel like doing that, or have you actually heard anything that you want to avoid something specific, like classmates have actually said something to you?
Nah, classmates didn't say nothing to me. That's something I just do.
What's it like, in the locker room, that practice? Tough love. What are you guys saying to each other when you go through this stuff at the time?
So I'm just trying, stay positive. We don't want to be down this whole time. So we just, talk about stuff. It's not that bad in the locker room as things are going now.
Coach Huggins said after the last game that you could tell, looking at Oklahoma State, that they liked each other. It was a team full of friends and stuff. Do you guys, do you like each other? I know it's a strange question, but
Yeah.
do you have a good chemistry in the locker room?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I like all my teammates. I don't know why people think we don't get along and stuff like that. I like all my teammates, and yeah, it did look like Oklahoma State players really got along with each other on the court.